Yep, we are back. I didn't think I was going to have the energy to stream for an hour after last night. Especially with the Pistons doing me how they did. Oh, but I can look at the our Keneal Mason article. Averaging 12.5 points a game. Getting a block and a steal a game. 50% from 3. Yeah, 630, kind of crazy. We'll just look at Santa Clara, just because we're on this. 10-2. The best shooting team in the nation. Interesting. That's a good strength. No wonder you guys are doing so well in these big games. Extremely efficient from the floor, yeah. Team's very selective about threes, it looks like, but they make them when they take them. Duval's leading scorer. Floyd's giving you great production for what he is. I thought LeBron's like the 5th leading scorer here. He's kind of do a little bit of everything guy, though. Armis is your best. He's like, I think this guy's a freshman, right? Yeah. He's part of the future. I'm starting to think like the guys with boosted overalls. My theory is that they're not as high overall off rip. So when the game is like putting together, it's like a offensive priority before the overalls update. They're still going to be lower as if they're like a 70 something overall. That's my theory on why that happens. Because I mean, if we look at another guy who's boosted, I mean, Gamble's not quite as bad, but I feel like he should be a little bit higher. But that's just my theory. Also, like, guys like, I know Rutgers has a couple. Like, these guys are contributing because they are, like, starters, but I feel like their impact is slightly lowered because of that. It's my theory about it. At the very least. Like, Winslow and Hartman, like, they're both doing fine, though. But the one that makes me think I might be right, Malik, man, where are the points at? I mean, you're kind of like great all around, but the points, man. You're supposed to be giving them 18 a game, not 9 a game. You're at the very least their best playmaker. And you kind of get stocks. I'm starting to think he's going to be back for another year. And really push Jalen Redick out of the top, out of the starting lineup. What the hell? Is that real? Oh, he's just kind of been in and out. That's weird. I think he's better than Hagberg. I'm gonna be honest with you. Roster incoherence. Come on, Larry. I know you're a better coach than this dude. Come on. All right, what is our? Oh, actually, hold on. Let me give you a look at Santa Clara's schedule before I move on. So they had 2 losses. The first loss was on the road at Cal Baptist, and the other one was at Texas Tech, and you haven't lost since. Picked up 2 ranked wins versus Notre Dame and San Diego State. But we got our first matchup at home versus St. Mary's on the 7th. That's the one we're paying attention to. What's St. Mary's look like? This team doesn't shoot the ball well. They rebound better than Santa Clara, but better shot blocking. That's about it. That's if the trends hold. Honestly, I'd probably take Santa Clara in that matchup. So that's going to be tough to get over. I don't know. Starting to buy that it might be the Broncos' year this time. They have superior top 2 players, at least overall wise. Interesting. Anyways, we got St. Peter's first. Team is very average in everything. Decent 2-point shooting team. And Finn McDonald's hurt. Moderate concussion. He's probably close to coming back. Lost their first 4 games, but ever since conference play started, they've been doing pretty good. They play Siena for the first time on the 11th. It's also their season finale. Oh my. Anthony Brown is the leading scorer. Chungus here, 12.5 a game. Mark Kelly, Reggie Kavanaugh. I mean, it seems to be working for them. 7-2, beat Merrimack in their last game. Yeah, I was so sure Merrimack would just finish first again, but Mac ain't sweet no more, I guess. Washington. 11-3, dropped their first 2 Big Ten games, but they came back with 2 wins. Pull even. 500 in the conference. Team is not anything special rebounding, but their defense is pretty solid and they take care of the ball pretty well. Scarlett Johnson is hurt. Uh-oh. Ooh. Partial MCL tear. Damn. He's gonna be out for the rest of the regular season, looks like, but he should be back for postseason. Doing pretty well, too. Damn. Scoring points for sure. I think he's gonna be back though. It's not a season ender. If it was a season ender, yeah, he would be. Anyone else? No, everyone else is healthy. Beat Penn State and Ohio State. They got a game. I mean, I guess Rutgers is low-key a big game. They're doing pretty well. 4-0 start for them. And they got Purdue at home. Then they got Oregon, who's, I mean, this team looks just, I mean, they're awful. Oh my god, this team's bad. Damn, Formato, you're like not even a bad coach. Like, what the hell happened here? Y'all had Akihito Suzuki last year carrying y'all. And Scarlett was the leading scorer too. Fuck. I mean, shit, outside of Clark, it's a all custom starting lineup here for the Huskies. All giving you around 9 a game, then Clark's giving you 13. Alright, then we got Iowa. Team got off to a slow start, but it seems like they found themselves. Sanford Rose hurt. Piper extended elbow. I think he's still got about half of that time left to recover there. Honestly, he hasn't been playing well as he was last year. Need him to be more efficient if I want this team to reach its potential. Tanner Maltby still the highest overall. Tatum Booth. Yeah, man, Tatum's been not quite as good of a scorer this year. It's a little disappointing. I mean, even the playmaking's not been as good. Wonder if that's because Jerome Lawson's not here. I mean, this dude was absolutely money in the postseason last year. Still a good team, though. I'm not really worried about them like missing the tournament or anything. Got a game against Michigan State coming up. That'll be a good one. They should probably win both of these. But MSU, that's a good chance to get an actual like good win. Sayer's the leading scorer. Maltby. Zach Farmer's still off the bench. He's going to be starting next year as Rose Senior, right? Yep. Not really worried about the future here for Iowa. They look like they've got basically everything they need right now to stay competitive for at least another year. Although I'm gonna keep doubting Doug Holstein here. I mean, his ratings aren't bad, but man, I feel like if they had a real demon at coach, this team would be scary. All right, Hawaii. The absolute like change in philosophy here is so funny to look at. Like, man, this team was elite defensively last year, and now they're just running up and down the court. Third best offense in the nation now. And they rebound the ball really well. Results have been mixed because they just don't really have the talent they had last year. Best players at 80 overall. I think it's going to be kind of tough to run this at a high level, obviously. And their guards still leave a little bit to be desired. Like, these two have been serviceable, but that's about it. Had a loss to Washington, by the way. It's basically just a track meet whenever you play. Yeah, I mean, Tyler, he's been good. Xuan Liang, 10 points a game, 6.5 boards. He does not pass the ball ever. Need a Chinese takeover here at Hawaii. How about USC? How are we looking over here? I mean, record's kind of disappointing considering their stats I mean, they're at least decent. But man, the shooting numbers aren't great. It's probably what's holding them back. Work in progress roster still. I mean, you got Dorsey and Mitchell who are okay pieces. Shuren looks like a piece for the future. Keith Hicks definitely looks promising. Yeah, they just need to get some more talent in here. That's all I can really say about it. Yeah, they're not even losing to like I hear losing to like Nebraska and shit. Yeah, it's not great. At least they beat Penn State. Still a believer in their coach, but still a work in progress. Yeah, sure, and he had that one gigantic game against fucking Ohio. He made 10 threes in that game. That's nuts. That's like the only 40-point game I think I've ever seen. There's probably been others, but probably about people I don't care about. Yeah, he had a huge game against Penn State too. 9 threes. Good lord. Should just be chucking shit. True shot chucker. Needed a guy like this at Incarnate Word. Alright, Utah Tech. Is there any hope going on here? Not really. I mean, they rebound the ball okay. And they get stocks at not a pathetic rate, but I mean, everything else looks pretty awful. This man was sent here to die taking this job. Wish him luck. They'll probably give him a pretty long leash here. There's 0 expectations at this place. Off to an 0-6 start. I mean, hey, Palovic's been... He's been playing, damn, 20 game? As a freshman? Okay. He's a piece. Everybody else, not really sure. Alright, UT Arlington. Looks like they're beginning to round into form. Kase Tetsuya, this dude's... I'd be pretty shocked if he's not one and done. Second shooting team. Second place. About to have probably their biggest test of the season. At least if they're going to get in their conference. I don't know. EKU gave them a decent game, but I don't know. It's, the team doesn't really look like they have it. 6-8. Pretty middling stats. Looks kind of cooked for them. West Georgia, on the other hand, seems to be playing much better. Top 10 3-point shooting team. Although, they are not going to have Kyle Suloff for this game. He pulled his hamstring. I think he's got one more game on this injury, which sucks. Sucks for them. Missing their biggest spot of the season, so it's going to have to be Colin Bennett, who's more of a scorer. So maybe it's not a huge deal, but Suloff's like definitely a better player than him. Better rebounder for sure. 90 versus 68. Colin Bennett and Cyrus Cahill. It's going to have to be you guys. And the other guy, all the rest of the roster's going to have to play as well as they have if they want to pull this upset. How have they been doing? Have losses to Green Bay, who's, I mean, that's probably like their only like actually questionable loss. This seems like just mid. They lost to St. Louis, who's just sort of questionable, but St. Louis ain't awful. Not what they were last year, for sure, but not embarrassing, I'd say. Outside of that, they've been playing pretty well, obviously. But anyways, back to UTA. I'll get to them. I had to hype up that matchup a little bit. Yeah, Tetsuya, leading scorer. Campbell, back from injury. He had dinged his knee, missed another game. Damn. How does it do with 85 durability get injured this much? But I mean, his efficiency is like, damn. Efficiency's like way down. But he's taking more threes. It's probably what you want in the long run. Mason, kind of a beast on the boards. It's going to be tough to stop him without Suloff. That might be an issue. This team's been constantly being injured, man. Like, look at all the starts that have been taken by this team. I think they're healthy right now, though. Yeah. I would assume they'll still be pretty healthy favorites over West Georgia. I mean, they got this game, then a couple, whatever. I mean, North Alabama had a good season, but they absolutely destroyed them. Their game. Levels to this. And then we'll look at Oregon just briefly again. They're terrible. Tyree Murray's like the only player here that's like not awful. Brutal scene here in Eugene. All right, Coach Levi Glass in Alabama State. Offense has been surprisingly effective for them. They just shoot the ball pretty well. Everything else you could call a weakness, though. But hey, they're not last. This is progress. Got wins over Bethune-Cookman and Alcorn State. They did lose by 10 to MVSU. Oh my god, Louis Volson actually showed up. What reality am I in right now? He actually scored points. Horrifying. Russell Smith, leading scorer. That's pretty balanced offense. Can go to a couple different guys to get buckets. That's good. I know we're looking at Akron. No, last time we looked at them in stream, they lost to Eastern. But that's the only conference loss they have so far. They're 5-1. Tucker Harrison, the highest overall on the team right now. Yeah, I mean, literally the problem with this team is that they don't have anything special at center. But I mean, the rest of the roster's pretty strong. If they can get another center in here, that's good. And damn, Baxter Partland's been hooping the last 3 games. My goodness. Had a 30 ball from him against Ball State. I mean, geez, all their losses ain't been to like chumps. Besides, I guess like Missouri is kind of bad because they got blown out in that one, and of course losing to Eastern. I mean, the rest of these aren't games I'd be embarrassed for them to lose. Greg Frost is leading scorer. Him and Partland going crazy. 15 a game for both of them. I mean, it's crazy because Royce Gaffney's like not even been bad for them. Wow, he's awful from 3 though. For a stretch guy to be shooting 18% is crazy. Do not take those shots, bro. Montana, the all-in on defense team. They're still decent, but I feel like they're... I mean, they can't rebound, they can't score, really. It's just kind of a problem. Don't know how far you can really expect them to go playing like that. Especially against some of the better teams in your conference. Leslie Kearney, the leading scorer, but yeah, they're getting really not a lot from anybody else. Bowling Green. Bubba Van Claiborne University. Turnovers are a bit of a problem for them. Ooh, they got some injuries too. Fally, partial MCU. Man, he's got the same thing Scarlett Johnston's got. He should be back near the end of the regular season though. Jack Betcher, hamstring strain. He's got about half that injury left. He'll be back soon. Team can't score a little bit though. Betch is like their fourth option, so they're probably not gonna miss him too much. Zelog, Skillman, and Van Claiborne, both giving them a lot of offensive production. And they're doing it very efficiently too. Only loss in conference was to Ball State. Ball State's just agents of chaos. Perfectly balanced being mid. AI view, man, shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Look in chat and I see a bot. Weak. Yeah, that's gonna be the stream after next. Be in Bowling Green for the first matchup, then the rematch in Akron, late February. Now that we all look at Richmond, they've been having a good year. Honestly, a team I think is in the front runner seat for the A10 title this year. Not a lot of holes I can poke in this roster, honestly. I mean, you'd like to see Steve like giving them more because he's been kind of he's been not really contributing a lot to the offense. But I mean, they got all these like good offensive players here, so there's only one ball, so I guess he's just the odd man out here. I don't think they're wrong for doing that. He definitely hasn't been doing a lot to say he's like, yeah, give me more touches. Jangula, Grabner, Hall, and Brelsford. But he's still better than Souza, so he's going to get starts. Yeah, for real, he's just there. Giving you 5.5 and 4 boards a game. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Yeah, they had 2 losses to West Virginia and Iowa State. 2 Big 12 teams. Both on the road as well. We have a big game with Dayton here in the next stream on the road at Dayton. And we'll play them again the last game of the season. I feel like Dayton's the only team in this conference that's on their level. Yeah. Not as good of an offense, but their defense is very good. Very interested to see how that one goes. Alright, Rutgers. Kind of the surprise of last stream. 4-0 start for them. They look like they're finally glowing up a little bit. 77 overall for them. Tariq Winslow and Caleb Hartman, their highest overall players. And Jamar Belong is hurt. Compound, damn, ouch. Damn, that's it for his career. That's tough. I mean, he wasn't starting this year. Black and Rampy are taking those spots, but sucks to lose that depth for sure. Who have they beaten? Beat Ohio State, Oregon, Minnesota, and Purdue. They got Washington coming up. USC and UCLA, I mean, these are all winnable games. Washington's kind of in a weird spot right now. Missing their best scorer. Catherine, the senior, is their leading scorer. Winslow, Black, Hartman. Good team. I would consider them an improved product than what they had last year. I mean, yeah, even by the ratings, they've gotten better. 2 impact freshmen making their presence known on this team. And we got Kentucky. What to do with Kentucky? Still a good team, but man, I'm starting to have my doubts, man. Mostly because of Malik Jones, man. What are we doing? Where's the scoring at? I think he should be getting the ball more, too. He's not. Yeah, well. He's a better scorer than Reddix. Better scorer than Swayers. For sure, a better scorer than Mentos. Is he getting more points than him? Damn, he is. That's kind of crazy. Lost to Texas and Vanderbilt. They're going to have 2 games against ranked teams coming up next stream. Auburn and Tennessee. Mississippi State could be a trap game-ish sort of thing. Don't want to get bogged down. Got to win some big games. I did look at UTA, I think. Canisius. Julius Sutton hurt. Torn ACL. Damn, he's done. That's it for his season. Damn, he was having a good year, too. Orlando Graham. Gonna step in to start. That would be full circle moment. I don't know if Jensen's got good enough ratings to attract that kind of attention, though. Probably locked out of a job like that. Canisius having a pretty decent year. Into that, you know, take a lot of threes, just run a fast offense type beat. Incarnate Word. Fully healthy. Been doing it, man. They lost to East Texas A&M. Damn. Lost to Corpus Christi. They're gonna have their first shot at McNeese here on the 7th. Road game. Interested to see if they can do something crazy there. Tazarian Washington, the leading scorer. I know Corey will be pleased. He's pretty efficient for his threes, too. Taking 8 a game, making 3.5. Not bad. CCSU, decent team. Kind of a rough patch in their schedule there, losing 5 of 6. Lost a close one to Wagner. We covered that one in the last stream. Michael Garrison still the leading scorer. Theo Robinson doing well. Spike Jennings grabs boards. Damn, where the shot blocking at, bro? John Alexander really ruined everything. Look at Towson. Their defense has been carrying them. They're really good on that side of the ball. They're all about defense. And the bench guys hurt, knee sprain. Losses in conference been to Wilmington and Elon. Oh, they're gonna get a shot at Stony Brook too. Oh, home game. Stony Brook playing their two main ops here in the next stream. I'm gonna shout out the Wilmington game just by itself, but unless Towson wins, I'm probably just gonna leave that one alone. Donaldson, leading scorer. Are all about the defense. They'll rebound decently well as well. Alright, Southern. Team scores. They don't play defense for shit, though. They can rebound pretty well. What happened to bro? Ruptured Achilles? Damn. You're cooked. It's the end of your college career, buddy. Oh, damn, they have a game against MVSU. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Christopher Griffin leaving school. That's funny as fuck. Alright, Virginia Tech. Oh, Rakeem Savage, close to taking someone's job. Marcus Anthony is moving up. Dakota West Yancey, he's been progressing pretty well. These freshmen. West Yancey has been, yeah, he's just been, he's one of the weird dude with the random stats from a career he never had. Fuck. Marcus Anthony's been pretty solid first year starter. Been progressing well. Man, so close to having a 8-2 record. They did not lose these games by much. The Hokies aren't far away from a breakthrough. If they can just stay the path and keep all their guys, I would expect them to make a move towards the top of the ACC soon. Mickey Butler leading scorer. Kane Savage is about to take one of these guys' jobs, so he'll be getting starts here soon. Or he might have already taken Danny Collins' job. Uh-oh. Or no, he's been hurt. Oh, he's out for the one game. Okay, I see. I see. Providence. What is wrong with the Friars? They are out of sorts. 84 overall. Man, they can't shoot. Ugh. still healthy. Lost to UConn. They lost to Xavier, St. John's. They beat Marquette. They lost to DePaul and Seton Hall. Uh, um... Hey, Orpheus ain't even been... He's not even been bad, honestly. I was expecting to see his, like, shooting splits be kind of awful, but they've improved. He's not taking as many threes. King Guy Cross, he's been he needs to take more shots, honestly. Get that efficiency up a little bit. I mean, he should be a weapon. Holy shit. 94 midi and 3-ball. Got to dig yourselves out of this hole, Providence. 1-5 start is not how you want to start the conference slate. Then we got Wagner. They are chugging along as usual. Starting lineup still makes a lot of sense for them. Definitely going to look different next year, though. That's for sure. Forwards. I mean, it's going to be Gabriel and Welch, I guess. Which is, I mean, mid-70s. That's fine enough for the NEC. Got a game against Mercyhurst. That could be fun. Bradley Ingram and JT Redfield. Looks like it's their team now. Bonebreak and Gabriel giving them pretty good support. 11 and 6 for the both of them. It's not bad. Lincoln Fisher, man, I thought he was about to be his team for just this year, and then Ingram would take over next year, but he's just kind of the auxiliary piece. He's passing the ball more, which I'm fine with, even though his playmaking is ass. Texas A&M. Jeez, this team is actually terrible shooting the basketball. Holy shit. Near the bottom of the country. Now, whose fault is that? Did this not count this game against Texas as a conference game? What the fuck? Hold on. It didn't. That's fucking weird. That's the first time I've seen that. Schedule maker in the game going a little crazy. I guess it doesn't hurt a ton, but I mean, they did lose that game to Texas. Lost to Ole Miss, but they got that win against Auburn. They beat up on Oklahoma. Ronan Cortez leading scorer. Titus Naylor. Man, Pavel's been inefficient as hell. Titus Naylor hasn't been much better. Abram Lovett, ugh. I mean, honestly, not many people here have been efficient. I mean, Ronan Cortez has been the guy you actually lean on to get a bucket when you actually want one. flexor strain. If 3-1 despite this, they can just play better. They should be fine. That's pretty concerning, I'm not gonna lie. Free throw disparity is crazy. Still trying to figure out if Ole Miss is actually. I mean, they might be decent this year. Who remembers year one Ole Miss that made the tournament? Texas State. Yeah, they were off that 3-0 start, but it's cooled down as we probably expect, to be real. Harrison Jordan, the shitter, still just holding this job down. Don't really know what Texas State sees that they've not tried to go a different direction yet, but Clay Murray's hurt. Knee sprain. Got 5 games. He has been playing anyway. It's the 4th center on the roster. Makes sense. Yeah, they beat Fresno though. Jonigan had a big game there. He's the leading scorer. Portella up there as well. Kasahara doing decent. Case Everett getting starts. I think he's had a couple. He's had a couple games where he's had some good performances. Fresno, he was good. 7 and 6, along with 12 points. Solid. His career high is 20 points against Richmond. I think they lost that game though. SMU. Cardarius Thomas. Oh yeah, he tore his MCL. Season ender for bro. Unless SMU does something crazy and makes a tournament and goes on a substantial run. Getting fed to the wolves here, good lord. Schedule eases up for a bit until the Virginia Tech game. Yeah, good luck with that. Notre Dame, Miami, and Pitt back to back to back. Chikalaka leading scorer, Saley's up there. A little surprised was not scoring more points, but man, his efficiency, that's why. Gotta clean that up. You're the future here, buddy. It's all you. once I get done with chances request here, I'm about to go use the bathroom real quick. Keyshawn Thomas, hand fracture. Damn. He's a double-double this year? Shit. Kind of sucks for them. Yeah, damn. No. I don't think this team's got it. I remember year one Louisiana Tech. Who remembers that? And then we're gonna look at Texas Tech. They are got a minor injury to Kodahira here. Outside of that, they are healthy. Team is super deep at center. They got a ton of things they can throw at people. Darian Coleman, the top guy right now. Yeah, Texas Tech, they're in a fine spot. They got plenty of talent to develop on this team. Not in a bad way at all. Big game against West Virginia coming up. Going on the road to Morgantown. And Lothar Schumacher, leading scorer, leading playmaker. He's just the best guy on this team. Shooting pretty efficient too. That's not bad splits for him at all, considering his volume. Kenari Evans, second leading guy. Man, Dejon Miller-Coles, man, just kind of got passed up. Tough. He should probably look to transfer, honestly. I would very much support that for him. Alright, let me go use the bathroom very briefly. I will be back in like a minute. Alright, I'm back. We're on to Siena. Oh hey, they finally won some games. Offense coming together, defense sucks. They are healthy right now. Carlos Pointers emerged as the leading scorer here. So I don't really know why they benched Badara. I feel like that was a stupid adjustment, honestly. I mean, hey, they've been winning games since then, so what do I know? Maybe Yoni's just a genius. Won their last 4 games. They actually beat up on Canisius with shit. Damn, what happened here? Canisius just didn't make any shots, damn. Point of league scorer. Yeah, that's all we need. NVSU. What sparked the turnaround here? Is it Volson finally just not playing like terrible, even though he's like their best player? 5 straight wins. They lost to Alabama A&M, but Yoni's gonna love that. I mean, if there's a hole you can poke in it, like none of these teams are like near the top of the conference, to be honest. Besides Bethune-Cookman, I think. It's not like actually like straight up like really good win they have. I think Texas Southern's mid. Yeah. If you want to say it's fake, you could probably point to that. Kyle's still the leading scorer, Mancinelli. And Volson's been better. He's actually been like producing. I mean, because geez, these performances are fucking brutal, dude. Oh my god. Seems like he's been able to take advantage of SWAT competition, though. I just want to see Mancinelli. He was injured for a little bit. He's back. Been doing what he does. Been a solid player his whole career. Alright, now we're looking at Jackson State. Michael Savarino being carried by a roster he didn't construct. Tale as old as time. Yeah, they are healthy right now. Man, they got throttled by Southern. Good God. Despite 32 from Namari. I mean, honestly, this is another team you could poke the hole in. They haven't really beaten anyone in the conference who's like supposed to be good. I mean, they got Grambling. That's going to be a big test. I mean, the one team they played that's actually like not doing shit, they got punked. Yeah, I think it's mostly legit though. I mean, this top 3 is kind of crazy. Michigan State. Let's look at Aziz. Dude's a beast. 2 30-point games last stream. Dude's a menace. He has had some like weirdly bad ones though. Like the shooting here was not good. But, I mean, all in all, this dude's a shoo-in for All-American team. Sulprin, he's been progressing well. He's been very consistent, like 15 points a game. Yet somehow Michigan State doesn't seem to be in that upper echelon of team, even though they probably should be. Wake Forest, God help us. Dean Windish is a 93 overall. Could have been so much better for him. Ace Anderson's up to 11%. Good for him. You know what? Good for him. He's still hideously awful at basketball, but he's up to 11%. That's the important thing. Purdue. Clyde Bridgeto's hurt. It's funny. Jammed finger. It's only one game. Just a bench piece, like his whole career. The crazy part is like he's gotten like worse stats wise. He's gotten worse scoring, but his rebounding's improved. He has one start to his name. And we got Houston. We're gonna look at Lamadre Merciless. He's now the best player on this team, and he is playing like it for sure. This dude's gonna be in the NBA here soon. That's for sure. I'd be pretty shocked if he's back here for a junior season. I mean, he's just really good. 33 against Arizona State. He's been good for at least a dozen points every game. Really nice player. And he can terrorize you with a three-point shot a little bit. So they had a couple games where he actually just started chucking those, which I'm kind of a fan of that, being 7'2", 240. Get in the paint, bro. You're a big body. Don't gotta settle for threes. Cincinnati. Good team. They don't steal the ball a lot, but they're pretty good at everything. You only want to look at Curtis Jenkins. He is a solid player. He has started every game here at Cincinnati. Looks like he had his first injury of his career with a foot sprain. Kept him out for 2 games. He's efficient this year too. Whew. Definitely after that Patrick Payton mold. Playmaker, can shoot a little bit. Not as good as Patrick though. Respectfully. 5'10", short king. You know, so we're looking at Stone. Pretty good freshman year. I mean, he's shooting the fuck out of the ball. 55% from 3 is pretty great. 51% from the field on 10 attempts a game. It's not bad. I mean, he can't defend for shit, but he can score. He can score. That's the important thing. Okay, we got Corey's now. Miami, the team with probably the biggest glow up. I mean, they were just mid last year. First year under Othman. But I mean, you can see the upward trajectory. It started the second he got there. DeMondre Thompson, 90 overall. It's just a strong roster. Murray Spears, just a lockdown defender. 99 interior, 98 perimeter. Good luck getting buckets on this guy. Undefeated so far. Won their last game against Duke, obviously. Wake Forest, Virginia, and UNC coming up. Ooh. The game we all want to see. It's in Chapel Hill. You're gonna have to beat Virginia before then. Don't sleep on that game. UVA is kind of they're a little down bad. They can't shoot. They turn the ball over, and their offense in general just like blah. The defense is still very good though. Still very much a trap game. If you're Miami, don't sleep on them, especially if you're going into their place. Thompson, leading scorer, makes sense. Huge fan of this guy. I think he might come back for his senior year, but honestly, I think he's ready for the league. It's up to him, though. Yeah, Virginia, they don't got the dogs anymore. It looks like the new era. Not really don't got the same level of demon that they once had. Idaho, good defense they got here. Lucas Soto's an 80. Arifo Lamendi dealing with a little injury. Sprained his ankle one game. It's whatever. He's fit in pretty well here. Figured he would. They needed a guard with a little more upside. Stenson was okay, but Olamendi's got a bit more scoring prowess. And you also got a playmaker here, so Cal can just focus on that. About to 4-1 start in Big Sky play. They got a loss of Montana State, who's also been good. Wenfeld leading scorer. Pretty balanced offense. Wisconsin. All right, I kind of want to take a dive into this team. What turned it around for them this year? Just playing better. They don't really have a weakness here that I see. Jack of all trades, master of none. I wouldn't say they're like outright elite at anything. Won their last 7 games since losing to Holy Cross, including a win over MSU. Maryland, Penn State, Ohio State. Honestly, they should win all 3 of those. If they are who I think they are. Elias Kohler, Soren Lindholm, the freshman stepping in. He's doing yeoman's work. And they are fully healthy. Sensei Uwawa. Let's see his. Oh man, he's kind of struggled in ACC play. Got to clean that up. I'm still a believer. Still a young guy, not even an upperclassman yet. It's not over. Cameron Delahousse. I mean, he's a bench guy. I forgot about that. Yeah, he's just waiting for his opportunities here. On a team that's got some pretty good offensive guys, so it is what it is. Thatcher Rowe, senior year for him. Just a good, solid contributor. It's what he's been his whole career. Started every game he's ever been in. Don't think he's had any injuries either. Yeah, he's just hard worker. Does what the team needs. Caleb Hensley, I believe he's still a bench guy. Yeah. One of the better bench guys, though. Giving them... I mean, he's making his shots when he's out there. That's valuable. Villanova handling some adversity so far in their season. Alright, Lothar. He's been playing very well. Man, he's had some crazy assist games too. St. Bonaventure had nothing for him. Then we got Donovan Payton. I think this is our last request. Or no, I see Heel. There's a couple. Get to those, and then we'll call it a stream. Donovan Payton. Just solid. Been good, like, second option on this team, looks like. He's also started every game he's ever played. Already looked at St. Peter's, already looked at all that stuff you only wanted. And we got Queens. Yes, I did. It was early in the stream. Mike Carton is hurt. Oh, he broke his hand. He should be back by the end of, at least somewhere in January, I think. King Sepp is hurt. No. Hip flexor strain. Oh, let me look at the overview. They get no shot blocking whatsoever. They foul a lot, and they're not really good at shooting. Honestly, not a lot of strengths on this team. Just need to get better. I just need. I mean, Carton coming back would probably help a lot. I mean, he's your best player. Probably want to look at get something a little bit better at center. And honestly, guard is kind of letting you down. Jalen Ricks, I mean, you got to score more, bro. Yeah, Carton broke his hand in the first game, but he should be coming back soon. He's near the end of that injury, so. Then we got Nichols. Woof, the defense and rebounding is brutal here. But I mean, the offensive system is seeming to work. Like, they're getting good production from these guys offensively, anyway. A couple minor injuries, bruised knee, and a foot sprain. He'll be out a couple of games. Yoder's kind of hooping. Tompkins broke his fucking leg. That's it. That's it for his season. He's done. 39 games. That's stick a fork in him. I mean, you guys are getting cooked in non-con. But in Southland play, you've been a little better. I would assume you guys will just kind of hang around being 500. I would assume. Nichols got some work to do if they want to build themselves back up to what they were in year 3. That's for sure. And then we're going to check on our number 1 team in the nation currently, the North Carolina Tar Heels. They have the best defense in the nation, and they're the best rebounding team. And they block the ball a lot. They lock up on defense. They don't shoot the 3 well. Take care of the ball, too. Like, their offense is good. They're top 20 nationally there. Talon playing. Hold on, let me check that. He is a bench guy right now. Although he looks like he got a, or no, they were probably blowing this team out. And he came in and kind of hooped. But primarily bench. Let's see, we got, oh man, they got some injuries too. I mean, to centers, their top 2 are still fine. That's what really matters. Emmanuel Gregory's hurt. It's like a game. He'll be fine. What are these injuries? Pulled hamstring. It's whatever. It's only 4 games. And torn rotator cuff. Yeah, that's his season. Damn. Freshman. honestly, like, if the team has a weakness, it's that, like, forward's not really, like, a strength, per se. I mean, DJ Matthews can score a bit. But your guards have been awesome. Landeros got a knockdown midi. Ashente's can play defense, play make a bit. Not an awful scorer himself. George Thomas, best player on the team. He is a bucket in the post. 99 rebounding from him and Douglas. So you're getting elite rebounding there at all times. Guys beat Virginia, had them rattled. You sent them down a path of death and despair. You guys got Notre Dame and Miami coming up next stream. Then you're going to have Pittsburgh right after that. The gauntlet. If y'all can run through this stretch and not lose, like you guys are stamped. Like you're basically the favorites in my eyes at that point. Landeros leading scorers, a balanced attack though. I mean, you're getting contributions from everybody, and your first guy off the bench is giving you almost 8 a game. Like that's elite. That's six man of the year. Like, if you have that on your team, like that's such a huge thing to be able to have. You can just lean on him. Give you like 8-10 points off the bench. That's huge. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. It's the end of the requests. Alright, yep, that's gonna do it for me. I will see you all in the next one. Bye now.